I'm reading from the Pilot's Handbook of Aeronautical Knowledge. This is Chapter 12. This will be 12-6, Aviation Weather Reports. Aviation weather reports are designed to give accurate depictions of current weather conditions. Each report provides current information that is updated at different times. Some typical reports are METAR, PRIPS, and Radar Weather Reports, SDs. Aviation Routine Weather Reports, METARs. A METAR is an observation of current surface weather reported in a standard international format. When the METAR code has been adopted worldwide, each country is allowed to make modifications to the code. Normally, these differences are minor but necessary to accommodate local procedures or particular units of measure. This discussion of METAR will cover elements used in the United States. METARs are issued hourly unless significant weather changes have occurred. A special METAR Spec I can be issued at an interval between routine METAR reports. A typical METAR report contains the following information in sequential order. Type of report. There are two types of METAR reports. The first is the routine METAR report that is transmitted every hour. The second is the Aviation Selected Spec I. This is a special report that can be given at any time to update the METAR for rapidly changing weather conditions, aircraft mishaps, or other critical information. Station Identifier. A four-letter code as established by the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, in the 48 contiguous states. A unique three-letter identifier is preceded by the letter K. For example, Gregg County Airport in Longview, Texas is identified with the letters K, GGG. K being the country destination and GGG being the airport identifier. In other regions of the world, including Alaska and Hawaii, the first two letters of the four-letter ICAO, which is the International Civil Aviation Organization identifier, indicate the region, country, or state. Alaska identifiers always begin with the letters PA, and Hawaii identifiers always begin with the letters PH. A list of station identifiers can be found at the FSS or NWS office. Alright, this is a METAR. Number 3, date and time of report. Depicted in 6-digit group 161753Z, the first two digits are the date. The last four digits are the time of the METAR. 1753 Zulu. Alright. Which is always given in Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. A Z is appended to the end of time to denote the time is given in Zulu time, UTC, as opposed to local time. Modifier. Number 4, the modifier denotes that the METAR came from an automated source or that the report was corrected. If the notation auto is listed in the METAR, the report came from an automated source. It also lists A01 or A02 in remarks sections to indicate the type of precipitation sensors employed at the automated stations. When the modifier COR is used, it identifies a corrected report sent out to replace an early report that contained an error. For example, the METAR KGGG at 161753 Zulu, correct. COR, the COR. Wind. Reported with 5 digits. 14021 unless the speed is greater than 99 knots, in which case the wind is reported with 6 digits. The first 3 digits indicate the direction of the true wind. 140 is blowing in tens of degrees. If the wind is variable, it is reported as VRB. The last 2 digits indicate the speed of the wind in knots unless the wind is greater than 99 knots, in which case it is indicated by 3 digits. If the winds are gusting, the letter G follows the wind speed. G26. G follows the wind speed. After the letter G, peak gust recorded is provided. If the wind varies more than 6 degrees and the wind speed is greater than 6 knots, a separate group of numbers separated by a V will indicate the extremes of the wind direction. Figure 12-7 shows how the TDWR/Weather System Processor, the WSP, determines the true wind as well as gust font/wind shear locations. Oh, Jesus. example of what the controller sees on the ribbon display in the tower cab. Okay. Yeah. Alright, number 6. METAR will give visibility. Visibility. The prevailing visibility, 3/4 SM, is reported in statute miles as denoted by the letters SM, statute miles. It is reported in both miles and fractions of miles. At times, runway visual range, RVR, is reported following prevailing visibility. RVR is the distance a pilot can see down the runway in a moving aircraft. When RVR is reported, it is shown with an R, then the runway number followed by a slant, then the visual range in feet. For example, when the RVR is reported as R17L 1400 feet, it translates to a visual range of 1400 feet on the runway, 17 left. Let's see what that talks about. The left part. A pilot when veers word shown with an R, then the runway number followed by a slant. Oh, the runway number, 17 left. Weather. Weather can be broken down into 2 different categories. Qualifiers and weather phenomenon, plus TSRABR. First, the qualifiers of intensity, proximity, and the descriptor of the weather will be given. The intensity may be light with a negative, or moderate with nothing, or heavy with a positive. Proximity only depicts weather phenomena that are in the airport vicinity. The notation VC indicates a specific weather phenomenon in the vicinity of 5 to 10 miles from the airport. Descriptors are used to describe certain types of precipitation and obscurations. Weather phenomenon may be reported as being precipitation, obscurations, and other phenomena such as squalls or funnel clouds. Descriptions of weather phenomenon as they begin or end and hailstone size are also listed in the remarks sections of the report. Number 8 is your sky condition. Always reported in the sequence of amount, height, and type of indefinite ceiling, height, vertical visibility. The BKN 008 OVCO 12CV. The heights of the cloud bases are reported with 3-digit numbers in hundreds of feet AGL. Clouds above 12,000 feet are not detected or reported by an automated station. The types of clouds, specifically towering cumulus TCU or cumulonimbus CB clouds, are reported with their height. Contractions are used to describe the amount of cloud coverage and obscuring phenomenon. The amount of sky coverage is reported in eighths of the sky from horizon to horizon. Temperature and dew point. Their temperature and dew point are always given in degrees Celsius or degrees Celsius, which is 18/17. Temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius are preceded by the letter M to indicate minus. Altimeter settings reported as inches of mercury HG in a 4-digit number group, A2970. It is always preceded by the letter A. Rising or falling pressure may also be denoted in remarks section as pressure or press FR, PRESRR or PRESFR, respectively. Gotta respect it. Zulu time, a term used in aviation for UTC, which places the entire world on one time standard. Alright, and number 12 would be the remarks. The remarks section always gives the letter R and K. Comments may or may not appear in this section of the METAR. The information contained in this section may include wind data, variable visibility, beginning and ending times, a particular phenomenon, pressure information, and various other information deemed necessary. An example of a remark regarding weather phenomenon that does not fit in any other category would be the OCNL LTGICCG. This translates an occasional lightning in the clouds and from clouds to ground. Automated stations also use the remarks section to indicate the equipment need maintenance. Statute miles. Alright, there is an example here. Explanation will be routine METAR for Gregg County Airport for the 16th day of the month of 1753 Zulu automated source. Winds are 140. at 21 knots, gusting to 26. Visibility is 3/4 statute miles, plus thunderstorms with heavy rain and mist. Ceiling is broken at 800 feet. Overcast at 1200 feet with cumulonimbus clouds. Temperature 18 degrees Celsius and dew point 17 degrees Celsius. Barometric pressure is 290.70 milligrams of mercury. Mercury and falling rapidly. Pressure SFR, falling rapidly. So wow. Okay, so that's what this was. Good thing I actually read it that way first. It's a METAR at that airport, at that on that date, and auto and the winds 140, 21 degrees, gusting at 26. Visibility is 3/4 statute miles, plus TSRA thunderstorms and with heavy mist and rain and mist RA with clouds. Ceiling, what was the BR? Ceiling is broken BK at 800 feet. Overcast at 1200 feet with cumulonimbus clouds, CB, at 18 degrees. Temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. At 17 is the dew point. And barometric pressure is, in A, the pressure is 29.70 and is falling rapidly, RMK. We'll leave it right there. That was interesting. So cool. That was 12.7 and 12.8. Let's see. Good time to stop. It was really 12.6. Aviation weather reports. See ya. We're leaving Pandora.